Never assume the older legend is still the king, because right now, a car from a brand many people can even pronounce is starting to scare the Honda Civic Type R, and very few people are talking about it. If you think the Type R has no real challenger, wait till you see what this Chinese machine is doing on real tracks across the world. So let's do something simple today. Let's forget the hype, forget the badges, and forget the JDM is always better story. Let's look at real facts, real numbers, real engineering, and ask a question that nobody expected even 5 years ago. Is the Honda Civic Type R still the best affordable performance car? Or is the Lynk Co 03 Plus the start of a new era? This video will break down everything: the engines, the handling, the tuning culture, track results, daily driving, price, long-term reliability, and even the psychology that makes people pick one over the other. For years, the Civic Type R has been the safe answer to a simple question: what's the best front-wheel drive performance car you can buy? People trusted it. People loved it. And honestly, it earned that respect. But now the world has changed. China's car industry is moving at a crazy speed, and the Euro 3 Plus didn't come to be good enough. It came to beat benchmarks. And it has already broken track records that used to belong to Europe and Japan. So now we have a real problem. Do we trust the old legend, or do we trust the new threat? Let's break everything down step by step. 1. Engine and power delivery. Honda Civic Type R FL5. 2.0L turbocharged 4-cylinder. 315 horsepower. 420 Nm, 310 lb-ft. 6-speed manual only. Front-wheel drive. The Type R is built around precision. It's not just about power. It's about how smooth the power comes in, how the turbo spools, how the revs climb, and how everything feels predictable. It's made for drivers who want to control every shift, every corner, every mistake. Lynk Co 03 Plus. 2.0L turbocharged 4-cylinder. 260, 350 plus horsepower depending on variant. 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. All-wheel drive on performance variants. Here's the shocker. On paper, the 03 Plus should not beat a Type R, but it does, sometimes by a big margin. Not because it's more emotional or refined, because the AWD launch, the DCT shifts, and the torque delivery are brutally efficient. You press the pedal, it goes. No hesitation, no thinking. It just sends power where it needs to go. Type R adder old-school control, plus deep engineering refinement. 03 Plus. Modern efficiency, plus tech-assisted speed. One gives you a sense of mastery, the other gives you numbers. Type R, manual only. Honda refuses to give you an automatic, and that's part of the charm. The shifter is short, light, precise. Every gear feels like it was designed by someone who actually drives cars, not someone who just draws them. But here's the catch. A manual car almost never wins 0-100 drag races. It's made for a different type of driver. 03 Plus, dual clutch. The DCT shifts faster than your brain. That's not an insult. That's just tech. You don't think about shifting. You don't worry about clutch biting points. You don't worry about missed gears. For daily driving and straight-line racing, the DCT destroys the manual. But for pure driving feel, the Type R wins by a mile. The question becomes, do you want involvement or results? 3. Handling and chassis character. This is where things get interesting. Type R. Honda is obsessed with handling. They spend money on things that most companies ignore because normal people won't notice. But Type R owners notice. Some of the engineering details include dual-axis front suspension to reduce torque steer, the stiffest chassis in Civic history, super responsive steering, adaptive dampers with insane calibration, lightweight everything. On a twisty road, the Type R feels like a scalpel. It's sharp, predictable, balanced. You can feel the weight shift. You can feel the front tires working. You can place the car exactly where you want it. 03 Plus. The 03 Plus feels more like a mini rally car. It's planted. It grips hard. It relies on AWD to pull itself out of corners. The steering is quick but not as natural as Honda. The chassis is strong but doesn't talk to you the same way. The O3 Plus is like a computer helping you drive. The Type R is like a friend who pushes you to drive better. This is the part that shocked a lot of people. Type R, the Civic. Type R has broken FWD lap records all over the world. It is still considered the king of front-wheel drive. 03 Plus, the 03 Plus Cyan Edition, and even the regular performance variant, has broken lap times that beat BMW M cars, Golf Rs, and in some cases, it sits right behind or alongside the Type R. Some tracks even show the 03 Plus edging ahead thanks to AWD traction. This was the moment everyone realized China is not playing anymore. 5. Reliability and long-term ownership. Honda. Honda has decades of reputation. Nobody questions their engines. Nobody questions their quality. You can run a Type R hard for 10 years, and it will still feel solid. Lynk Co. This is where things get uncertain. The brand is young, long-term data is limited, and while the engineering looks promising, you don't buy a Chinese performance car expecting 20 years of bulletproof reliability, or at least, not yet. Honda, mas proven trust. 03 Plus, where's exciting unknown. 6. Daily driving. Type R. Daily driving a Type R is fun, but not perfect. The clutch gets tiring in traffic. The suspension is firm. The car attracts attention, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But it's practical, it has space, it has comfort. It's still a Civic. 03 Plus. The 03 Plus is smoother. The DCT makes city driving easy. AWD makes it more stable in rain and rough roads. Interior tech is more modern, but the cabin design sometimes feels like it tries too hard. Honda, Shaka raw with comfort. Lynk, comfort with speed. 7. Tuning and car culture. This part isn't about numbers, it's about emotion. Type R. Car culture worldwide worships the Type R. Parts are everywhere. Tuners know the engine inside out. Owners customize them like crazy. You buy a Type R, you join a global community instantly. 03 Plus. The 03 Plus community is growing fast, especially in Asia. But it's still building its identity. There are fewer mods, less history, less emotional connection. But that's also interesting because it means we are watching a new culture being born. 8. Price and value. Type R. Expensive. Sometimes overpriced by dealers. But you know exactly what you're getting. 03 Plus. Much cheaper for the performance you get. More features for the money. Better numbers for the money. But cheaper doesn't always mean better. Sometimes it means the brand is still trying to earn trust. So here's the big moment. The one answer people keep arguing about online, in car meets, on Reddit, everywhere. Is the Honda Civic Type R still the king? Or has China finally built a true rival? And the truth is, the answer depends on what you think a king is. If the king is the car with the strongest culture, the most proven reliability, the most natural driving feel, and the best engineering tradition, the Type R stays on the throne. But if the king is the car that gives the most performance for the money, if the king is the one pushing the industry forward, if the king is the one breaking expectations, then the 03 Plus is not just a challenger. It's a warning shot from an industry that's evolving faster than anyone expected. This is not the old world anymore. Japan versus China is a real battle now, and it's only the beginning. So what do we take away from all this? The Type R is still the most emotional, most balanced, most driver-focused car in its price range. It's the choice for people who love the feeling of driving. But the Lynk Co 03 Plus is the future knocking at the door. It's fast, it's modern, it's efficient, and it's proving that great performance can come from places people used to ignore. The legend remains strong, but the challenger is learning fast. Subscribe for the next breakdown.